Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Christina Marie here, and today I am sharing with you my TBR for 2019, the Reading Rush, formerly known as Booktubeathon. And if you guys have been participating in Booktubeathon for the past few years, then you know that I am no stranger to this readathon. I was a Twitter Sprint host for the past 2 years, I believe. And this year I have the honor for the inaugural Reading Rush to be a video challenge host, which I am super excited about. I am so glad that Ariel and Raylene asked me to be a part of this. I always am the biggest supporter of Ariel and Raylene and their journey through just increasing the love of reading within the online book community. So I'm really pumped to be a part of this. I want to share my TBR with you guys just to kind of give you some ideas of what I'm going to be reading. I have a few oldies, newbies, but all goodies. And so I'm going to share each book that I chose for all the challenges. Some of these kind of overlap, but I did make sure to choose 7 books for all 7 challenges. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first challenge for the Reading Rush is read a book with purple on the cover. And the book that I chose for that is actually a book that is the book club choice for July for Bookmarked, which is hosted by Haley from Haley and Bookland, Zoe from Read by Zoe, and the lovely Hannah from Clockwork Reader, and it is Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. I am so excited to read this book, and the way that I found out about it is from Monica, from She Might Be Monica. But then when Bookmark posted about this, I was like, all right, purple on the cover, and I really want to read this book anyway, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I'm really excited to have this and to get through it, and I'm hoping that this is probably the first book that I read for the readathon. The next challenge is read a book in the same spot the entire time, and I chose What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. This is actually a book that I started a while ago, but I am gonna have to start all over because I don't remember it. I got this from either Book Expo or BookCon last year, and I never got to finish it because life, and so I need to get back in it, especially coming off of the high of Red, White, and Royal Blue. Like, I'm totally in the mood for some really good, like, LGBT, like, rom-com or romance, and I know that this book comes highly recommended, so I'm like, I don't know, let's just go ahead and finish it. Like, girl, readathon, this is the perfect time to do it. So I am going to tackle this one. The next challenge is read a book you meant to read last year. That's easy. Like, as soon as I read this challenge, I knew that this was the book I wanted to read, and it is Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. I have been wanting to read this book for ages, and I purchased it last year, but I never got around to reading it. And even though it's not like the smallest book, I have it on audiobook, but I also am just really a huge fan of Trevor. So his story has always been something that's been of interest to me. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to love this, and it's going to be a pretty quick read for me. The next challenge, which I believe is challenge number 4, is read an author's first book or an author's debut book. And I chose Slay by Brittany Morris. This is actually an arc that I got when I went to Book Expo and BookCon this year. This is my most anticipated read of 2019, so I am unbelievably stoked that I got this copy. And this is actually a copy that I got from Zoe from Read by Zoe, because she gifted it to me because she realized that I didn't have it, and she was so sweet, bless her heart. Thank you so much, Zoe. Every time I look at this book, I just smile and think of how I acquired it. So I am so pumped to read this, simply because, again, like, it's one of my most anticipated reads of 2019. I cannot wait. So I said, why not include it in this readathon? And it's an arc, so I get an early copy and an early, like, experience with this book. So I just was like, let's do it. Challenge number 5, read a book with a non-human main character. This one is going to be a reread for me. I had a hard time picking one simply because I don't read a lot of fantastical things, and I feel like anything from Cassandra Clare is cheating. So I didn't want to do that, but I also didn't want to do or read A Queen of Air and Darkness for a couple of reasons. That book is ginormous, and 2, I'm still freaking out and scared out of my mind to even pick up the book. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. So I chose a reread, and this is actually a book by Janine Frost called The Beautiful Ashes. This is the first book in her Broken Destiny series. I have books 1 and 2. This is 1. And book 3 I think is out as well. I loved this book when I read it several years ago. So I'm really interested to see if I still feel the same way about this particular book, because my taste in books kind of has changed. This is a paranormal romance, and I remember just really loving it, and I said, let me just choose something that I know that I'll be able to read, that I'll get through, and hopefully because I've read it once before, it's not anything that's going to take me too long to read. Plus, I do want to finish this series, and it would make sense for me to read book 1 all over again, then go to book 2, book 3, obviously. So this is going to be a reread for me, so I'm really interested to see if it's something that I still love. All right, challenge number 6 is pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. And I wanted to pick a book I hadn't read yet, and so I went with this one right here. This is A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tahira Mafi. And I haven't read a Tahira Mafi book before. I've never read the Shatter Me series. I have no idea about any of that. I own it, but I have not read it. So if I start and finish this book, this will be the first Tahira Mafi book that I have ever read. So I'm really excited about it, simply because the premise of this, like, I think it's like autobiographical almost, like a little bit. She pulls from her own like childhood experience and tells this story, if I remember correctly. So I'm just really excited to learn more about her as a person, but also as an author. I don't know her writing style. I've never like jumped on the Shatter Me train. I do want to, but for whatever reason, never really got around to it. So I'm really excited that I get to read this one, and that this will be my first introduction to Tahira's work. And then the last challenge is read and watch a book to movie adaptation. Oh, where's that accent coming from? But read the book and watch the film adaptation, or the book adaptation, whatever I'm trying to say. Read and watch the movie. And I chose Perks of Being a Wallflower for multiple reasons. 1, I just really miss this story. 2, Stephen Chbosky has a book coming out in a few weeks or months or whatever that I'm really excited about. And 3, it's a short book. It's a reread for me. I know I loved the movie. I know I loved the book. So I wanted to pick something that I knew I would enjoy. And yeah, so that's what I did. And then obviously there is a bonus challenge of just reading all 7 books. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do that. I doubt if I will, because I know me, and I'm going to be honest with myself. I do not do well with readathons anymore. What I can do is just try my best, and I will do what I can, and I will celebrate what I do. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys are reading for the Reading Rush. Let me know if you're participating. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so glad to have you here. Shout out to all the new faces. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers, you guys, and I don't even know what to do with that information. So thank you so much for your support and just your love, and just having your interest piqued in joining my YouTube family, I guess. I never ever thought about my channel growing, I guess you could say, which is weird that I never really considered it, but I hadn't. And we're getting to the point where it's something that I need to consider, and it's forcing me to reevaluate the content that I put up on this channel. Not anything bad, but it's just letting me know that there are people that really enjoy what I do, and that's encouraging, and it's just really allowing me to become more excited and not let the idea of filming and editing get me so jaded, because I really don't like editing, but I'll do it, you know, for you guys, because you guys really make it worth it, and I love this community. So thanks so much for your support. Let me know again if you're participating in the Reading Rush. Comment down below with your thoughts on any of these books. Please don't spoil them for me, but let me know if you're going to be reading any of these books soon, if they're on your TBR list. Just let's chat it out. Thanks so much for watching again, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.